You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Navan, the #1 rated business travel platform, while staying within budget and earning professional.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me. Cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are constant. You have three of them in a time. You are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number two, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you going to pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful. He'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody. Can I preach on?
No more buying.
Oh, no, 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 no. Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini Spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo. Sweet, strong, and true, with Douglas fire in their hearts.
of the bone, of the bone, of the bone, of the bone, of the bone. Yellow champion down of the bone, of the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever, we moving up, straight to the top, top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fixing TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We building TNT. UNC will get it done. For whatever, whatever. For whatever, whatever. For whatever, whatever. For whatever, whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shake with TNT. UNC is love. Run begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
PNM propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tom,
my father,
silent,
Isaac Liverpool,
greed.
and my mother, Edward Lady Bartholomew.
Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the track, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from Laventille Hills to Jersey Streets to Rice. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station with the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda, don't you hear the song? Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubble heads are shake. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, not fear. From love until to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, breathe. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special happy Monday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start eating.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. It's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a special welcome to my pal, the young man himself, Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, how are you going?
Good, very good, thank you. And your good self?
I am splendiferous. I can't complain at all.
All right. How many miles did you do today?
Today I did 2 miles warm up. I did 2 miles warm up, right? Then I did all my stretching. Then I did 4 times 100 meters as a little warm up. Then I did 12 times 100 with anywhere from a minute to 90 seconds rest. And then after that, I did a mile and a half warm down. So altogether, I think I might have done about 4 miles altogether. Short thing today, small thing today.
Well, every day isn't Sunday.
Yeah. But you know, Tommy, I was watching the workout for the World Cup referees, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel I want to challenge them referees to that workout, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. I feel I want to challenge them to that workout because, Tommy, I honestly believe, Tommy, at my age, I could ace that workout. You understand?
I wouldn't doubt you.
Because, Tommy, so I was having a discussion with my wife, right? And I was telling her, some people think I have a big ego, right? But I was telling her, it's not that I have a big ego, it's that I have a lot of confidence. And then, you know, I tell her my quote, you know, I just tell people, don't let my confidence interfere with their insecurity, right? Because, you know, I mean, you know, Tommy, when I'm on the track, right? You know how many people have stopped me, Tommy, to ask me my age? Why is that?
Because they find you moving like a young man.
Tommy, I want to agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. You know, every single day. And don't, when I start training, because sometimes I have a training group and there's be like 4 or 5 kids, right, in one group. Right? Of course, because I told you guys, I have my own running academy, running development academy. You see? And I tell the kids, and this is part of, you know, when you go to running development academy, you'll hear that it says many kids in this country or where I live want to go to Kaplan and Princeton Review to improve the SAT or the ACT score, Tommy. Right?
Yep.
When they want to improve their running, work on their form and get faster, they come to Running Development Academy. So I tell them, I am the Princeton Review and Kaplan of running.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever people sign up with, I ask them, so what does it make you sign up with me? What does it make you sign up at Running Development Academy? They just say, boy, I just like the things you talk about, right? And when they Google me, Tommy, that's the big one, eh? When they Google me, they could not believe
The amount of records you hold.
the amount of records I hold. They can't believe it. And some of them just say, but how come you never tell us that? I say, well, I think that if you are going to send your kids to train with me, at least you go need to see, whatever fella this is, you know. So anyway, so today was pretty good, but it was it wasn't easy, you understand? But I get through it.
Praise God.
Uh, Praise God. Tommy, I'm essentially a breakdown, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. And Tommy, I had to get a new central air, boy, a whole new system, boy.
Wow, that's costly.
Man, that is costly, man. You have any suggestions, man?
All I could say is that see how much it will cost you to do split levels instead.
No, it's two central air we have. One for upstairs and one for downstairs. The one for downstairs, gone through. Well, you know what I was to do today? I was to buy a window air conditioner, Tommy.
Well, you need something because as hot as it is.
Yeah, boy. I sorry, boy. Man, I ain't think I sleep last night, Tommy.
That'll be just a backup.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta sleep the next night with no air condition. Tomorrow I go get up and I gonna put that in the window. You understand? So at least I could sleep comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My wife does sleep through that like nothing. You understand? It have a fan blowing, but that fan only blowing once in a hot year.
Wow.
Yeah. So I give all you my story. You know how it is with this girl, it's real. So I give you all my story.
You'll be alright.
Yeah. What's going on here, Tommy?
With?
Oh, here we go. So, Tommy, is this is this a hat trick for Ramdio Baijo?
Was he first yesterday?
Was he, boy? You know, I forget, you know. To be honest with you, I forget. Ramdio, tell us if this is a hat trick for you. Because honestly, I forget. Something just tell me this is the third time that he was the first in the village.
I didn't
Anyway,
think so.
Ramdio will tell us. Or you know what tell us? Volsang will tell us. Yeah. Or maybe Batos will tell us. Batos ever get a hat trick?
Yeah, Batos got it once.
What about Volsang?
Volsang too.
He get it too?
Mm-hmm.
He get one, you mean?
He made 3 straight.
Volsang?
Yep.
3 straight hat trick?
Yep.
Tommy, no. You sure you did that? I can't remember that at all.
That's what my memory tells me.
Well, he go tell us too. But Tommy, you know, the fella with the red tutu. What's his name again? Peace Robinson. Is Peace Robinson his name?
P.S.
Oh yeah. P.S. Robinson. P.S. He vexed too bad about the editorial, you know. And I have a next editorial to do. And I've given all your inside information. The next editorial I'm doing, I'm putting him in a red P&M tutu. I'm putting him in a red P&M tutu, right? Because he did another piece, and he's throwing words now. He's throwing words, right? So because, as I said, he think he's the brightest bulb in the box. You know, it have a box with 12 bulbs. All them bulbs them is 100 watt, and he think he's 1,000 watt. You understand? Because when he born on the Noah's Ark, because he knows everything. You understand? He was Noah's son. You know, and as I said previously, when he goes to the bathroom and he sing on the toilet, all he does Lego, all he does tutu is perfume and flowers. You understand? Yeah? So I look forward to the editorial. Anyway, Ramdio Baiju was first. Pleasant good evening, Professor Walsh, Mr. Tommy on the village. Ramdio say blessings to each and everyone on the live. Subscribe, like, and share. Correct is right, Ramdio. Only on WZYE 95.9. You get the facts, the whole facts, and nothing but the facts. Bernard Thomas, good evening to you. Good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village.
Was Mbato second?
Eh?
Was Mbato second?
What time?
Oh boy.
I see Bernard Thomas here. 4:59 and 5 o'clock. I will see where Bato says. Volsang was next. Good evening, Ramdio.
I thought it was Batos, Bennett, and then Uranus.
What time Batos was?
I'll have to research it.
Okay. Andrew, good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Better days are coming. Correct is right. Michael Scotland, good evening, all in the village. Chat with Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy, WZYE TV. Rajendra Maharaj, pleasant good evening, Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in the village. God is the most powerful. Correct is right. Santa Cruz, a pleasant welcome. Good evening, Walsh, Uncle Tommy, my friends on the village chat. Anthony Ford, without the E. Good night, Walsh, Tommy, and all in the village. Kevin George, a pleasant welcome to you. Good night to all in the village. The Santa Cruz says, cover Kamala while you fix it, Jesus. Cover her head. Because the P&M and Star want her dead. Cover her while you fix it. Cover her back from Marsha and Sour Soup. And others attack. Cover her. Correct is right. Tommy, you see the video by Marsha Porker?
Oh man, from time to time I look at them, but I'm getting fed up.
Huh?
Yeah.
Only if they want me to play it, I go play it, yeah. But I'm telling you, boy, something wrong with that woman. Azina Smith, pleasant good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. I mean, something wrong, boy. Michael Scotland says, good evening to all in the village of Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, WZYE TV. Mark Samaru, welcome. Good evening, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Bless Mayara Lockdown. Yeah, man. Mayara in the house. Ronnie Samaru. Hi, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I hope God have been good to you both. Blessings, Mayara in the house. Yeah, man. God has been splendid for us, though. Which doctor, top of the union, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and the village. Same to you, which doctor? Eugenia Pundit, a pleasant good night, Professor Walsh, Damas, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. May God continue to guide and protect our government and all our WZYE family. Yeah, but. Yeah, but. No joke, you know. Good Anderson Wilson, boy. A special wall out to all those people there in the Vietnam. Good evening to all coming from the Vietnam. Yeah, man. Indra Singh. Blessed evening, Professor Walsh, and Uncle Tommy, and the entire village. Chandra Benjamin. Good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Have a blessed night. Same to you, Chandra. Just cool you inside. Good night, Wall Street, Tommy, BT, Sang, Anjo, Anna, Anthony, Indra, Chandra, and everyone. Joy CE. Welcome, Joy. Greetings, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all good folks in the village. Welcome to you, Joy. Joy to the world. Yeah. LC. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Looking on as always, and have a blessed night. Judy Ali. Wall Street, Tommy, and the village. Happy Monday. Thank you very much, Judy. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Hanson. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good night. Good night, sorry. Good night to all the Polar Texas viewers. Everybody happy to see everybody this Monday. Yeah, Mr. Hanson, you had to play it, because you had to play them mash up walk and all of them. You
Why
had
had
to
to play
dissect
that?
it.
Why had to play? Tell me why had to play.
Yeah, you had to dissect it to show them the ignorance.
All right, okay. All right.
And we had to make a little 30-minute segment, damn fully. So sorry, bro.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? Right, look out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so one person said we had to play it. Interesting, welcome. Angie, welcome. Good evening, Warshid, Uncle Tom, and all villagers. Marvelous Monday is here. Let's all have a powerful, enlightening evening together. Blessings as always. Tommy, did you see the video what the piano was allowing in Maloney? They had a mechanic shop in Maloney, Tommy.
Wow.
A mechanic shop in the planning. And the piano was allowing that. There was another one where they went to where it is called again, boy? Is it Macano Lands, boy? Somebody go tell me. Macano Lands or something. Tommy, if you see where them have them PNM supporters living, Tommy, if you see it, I will get a video and play it. Boy, you know why? The PNM did black people the worst thing in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. The worst of the worst, you know, Tommy. Tommy, if you see that building, you know, not even cockroach should be living in that building, Tommy. Seriously, not even cockroach. Look, Choice Smith and man, no day. I wonder if that is what Choice Smith talking about.
Yeah, what time you had Bennett Thomas for?
Bennett? Hold on, let me go back. What time you had him for?
I saw Battles for 4:59.
4:59? Okay, let me see something. Ramdio was 4:59. Bennett was 5 o'clock. Battles was 4:59? Huh? If he was 4:59, then he was before. Alright, let me see this. There is Choice.
Good night, Uncle Anselm and Uncle Tommy. I hope you guys are doing well. You know, Trinidadians are so deceitful. All the time they're calling out the water money. Who work from the brush cutting program, you know, and apparently they get the money and everybody keep quiet. Everybody get the money, eat nice and stay quiet. How deceitful are we as a bunch of Trinidadians? They're not even calling to tell the minister, Honorable Khadija, thanks or anything like that. Deceitful.
Anderson, Tommy, Anderson, call inquiring minds want to know, Anderson. You collect or you didn't collect? Hey, Anderson, call, we, Anderson. Anderson, we have a special line for you. Whenever you call Anderson, we picking up your call. Did you receive? Yeah. Did you receive your kakada? I could put it that way. Anderson, inquiring minds want to know. Did you receive your kakada? Give me facts. You want to find out facts. You like to get in. You know, as a matter of fact, Tommy, I'm going to call on you. Look, he calling. Anderson Wilson, we want to know, inquiring minds want to know if you receive your kakada or not.
If I receive my kakada,
yes.
If people like that before I say good night, if people like that, where we yesterday, about the banshee from calling the ground report this morning. If people like you, it's people like you who have people where they is today. People being old 5 fortnight. Marsha Taylor ain't get paid yet. Not Marsha, whatever it's called she. Right? I'm my neighbor. Marsha Taylor. Remember Marsha Taylor living next street for me. 5 fortnights again, young lady get paid. You feel that everybody get paid?
Anderson, did you get paid?
One salary. No matter how much is salary?
No.
Now, wait. Right. And now last week, listen.
Okay.
My child's school fee alone, the teacher is 2,200. Right? The money lender is how much? Right? And the list can go on and on and on. People can say on tell him in a certain show what? Tell him in a certain show what?
Anderson, did you get paid?
No, the answer is no.
Anderson, no. You're talking truth or that is affair?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's 4 fortnights doing people. Why they doing poor people at them? When they don't get them a pay, they get them one. A lot of people haven't been paid yet.
Anderson, do you know anybody else who get paid? Yeah. 17 checks was issued for Ampola Spain. So Anderson, 17. So Anderson, people getting their money.
But you all want the song. Let me say good night out to you, Uncle Tommy, and to the listeners who are sent. And good night to you, Mr. Wall Street, and to the callers with sense. The callers with sense. You're listening to the program. People say, "What the mother so and so happened to that woman?" You hear people cussing. I don't know long thing. People started cuss out in front of me at Wall Street. People can't say my underwear. Why them pay the poor people? At least once you start people, right? All the small money was small. At least if it was when you're 5 fortnights when you now start as a replacement, you said you all one time. So now you're going to bank is 7, 8, 9, 10, 12,000. Some people, if they get all the money among the 10,000, so they can be able to do something for their children.
Anderson, back then, they used to owe them too, didn't they? Didn't they used to owe them too, Anderson? They used to owe them back then.
And when they get all...
Answer the question, back then, would they owe you as well? Yes.
Only even now coming?
Oh God, understand answer like that.
No, I'm telling you.
No,
the answer is no. The answer is no. No.
You take too long.
People talking about that all my children are by.
You take too long to say. Understand what you mean?
Explain you. I can't get to be so. It is a replacement. Your salary will take time.
All right, call back after the break.
But going back to people like that. It's people like that.
Okay.
It's people like that will make the UNC lost election. I don't know what the UNC to win.
You gotta go for the break.
All of them what the UNC to win.
Going for the break. Going for the break, folks. You're going for the break. Tommy.
Yep.
Anderson kind of work for there a little bit. I asked him if previously people used to get owed money. He hem and he hoe a little bit. You understand? But anyway, folks, let me go for the break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Or 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And as soon as you get in, share the live. We thank you.
And when we come back, you definitely want to take a listen to this video we're going to play. Look and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Asking, who leak it? Who talking? Who listening? Somebody asking, who opposing? Who defending? Who quaking? Somebody asking.
Somebody get it bullet in the head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of PNM. We had too much under them. Oh God, where's Georgia? Where all these people open their blasted mouth and talk?
I can't applaud a private line finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know, because tomorrow whose call will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Where is Stuart? I wonder why. Auntie, your mouth to stink. Now poor Stuart have to sing. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Pull it to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Just go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race can never put this country in a better place. Mixed doctrine, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's alright. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserves respect as well. No matter who the voters stand. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, knock, knock. We ministers. Auntie,
pure water.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Hold on. Cool your temper. Cool your tone.
Tommy, Auntie, you went too far, boy. Auntie went too far. She went too far. She went too far. Yeah.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stewarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Y'all can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
This PNM till a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So, folks, breaking news if you didn't hear it. Breaking news if you did not hear it. Breaking news if you did not hear it. Take a listen. Take a listen. Trinidad had 2 justices.
Star Sabga ordered released. The High Court has ordered that Star Sabga be released from prison and be placed under house arrest. Sabga has been detained at the women's prison in Aruca on a preventive detention order, under suspicion of threatening to the life of the Prime Minister. The ruling was delivered just after 5 p.m.
Folks, I don't understand something. I really don't understand something. You know. What we have found out that we may have already known, there is 2 justice systems in Trinidad and Tobago. There is justice and there is just dust. If you are a small man in Trinidad and Tobago, you get just dust. But if you're wealthy and well off and you're a 1%, you get justice. Justice. That's how they deliver justice in Trinidad and Tobago. Small man, you get just dust. What about all them people that have sitting in detention day on PDOs? What about them? How come them ain't getting released? Why? Nah, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. After what we hear on that audio tape, after what we hear, so folks, the Prime Minister is absolutely correct. Trinidad is a lawless society. So you could say whatever you want now, and you could get away with it. And mind me, I hope, if a small man says something now, they don't go and lock up the small man. I hope so. Because this has shown us that we have 2 justice systems in Trinidad and Tobago. One for the rich, and a separate one for the small man. And let me put it bluntly, the poor, black, disadvantaged people. Separate justice. That is not right. That can't be right. How could that ever be right? The justice supposed to be handed down fair. Every creed and race supposed to find an equal place. Every creed and race. That didn't happen in this situation. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Bless evening. I trying to intervene before you go next octave now, boy.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Intellectual. Oh God.
I'm in total agreement with you. Yes. Mr. Reed was asking a question this morning, and I was surprised that the majority of people did not know the answer to the question that he was asking.
Who was asking it?
Stefan Rees.
Oh, Stefan Rees. Okay.
Yeah. He was asking about Johan Barry. Right? And the callers and them just went on a rant, and nobody didn't really answer who is Johan Barry. And he was explaining to them that the young man who they lock up, right? For using obscene language and causing the Hindu community and causing the Prime Minister and want to kill the Prime Minister.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You remember that young man?
Yeah. That the one who was marching with Alyssa. I think so. Who was marching with Alyssa?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, all right.
It was really.
Yeah.
So he even caught me unawares, right? And I say, but wait now. I really wasn't paying attention to all these things that were going on in the country. But then again, in my situation, there are plenty things that slip me. There are plenty things that I miss.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I thinking back. plenty of the youths and them who went outside there in ignorance and started to do things and say things, and they probably inside
Yeah.
and they have nobody to stand up for them.
No justice, just dust. Them get just dust. None for them.
No, but my question is, Mr. Professor,
Yeah.
my question is, if the court could release these people and them under house arrest,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
My question is, why the others under similar circumstances are not being treated the same way?
And Mr. Intellectual, that is exactly my point. My point is, there is two separate judiciary in Trinidad and Tobago. There is one for the wealthy, and there is one for the small man. The small man in my book is the poor, disadvantaged people. And this case this case shows you plain.
For me, what I am seeing is that there is no justice. No justice for no small man. You understand?
Yeah.
And the question I asked the other day, it still stands. In the sense that what they were saying before, right? Again, a real feedback.
Yeah, Tommy, again feedback. Go ahead. Go ahead.
These people and have to, the judiciary, in fact, have to demonstrate that this population in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Because it seems as though it are judges for, or judges who were bought out by the 1%, and it's for one particular political party, and the rest, and whatever exists, how it hang its swing.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I, who once believed in the justice system, is second guessing myself now and questioning myself that the only bastion that seems to be incorruptible has been corrupted. Now, my assumption could be wrong. But what I am seeing at this present time warrants me to question whether or not what I am seeing is actually what is taking place.
Thank you, Mr. Intellectual.
Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you. Now, folks, you all have to understand, you all have to separate the government from the judiciary. You have to separate that. And I separating it. The judiciary, they are the one that handing down the laws. They are the one that saying, you go free, you stay there. You go free, you stay. You could go. You could go. After we hear that audio tape, and still, she was set free. She was set free. How could a person who talk anything but a bullet here? Anika, hold on. How could anybody that talks about anything close to this be arrested or detained now? How could that be? Anika, welcome.
Hi, good evening, Professor, and good evening to everyone. I just called to tell you that, well, she was not set free because if, in fact, the state is granted the stay, then she will not be released. And even if Ms. Savka is released, she is to be placed under house arrest.
But Nikki,
So,
house arrest,
yes.
house arrest in that mansion she living in there with the heated toilet seats and the remote control water, the remote control bathroom, all them things them just have compared to when they in Golden Rule. What about those people who sitting in there and did less than what she did? What about them?
Well, I don't think we needed this case for us to realize that. I think that is something that existed long before. It's maybe the people were not aware, and I think, quite frankly, I think the activist, Twiggy, she hit the nail on the head when she indicated. I think it was yesterday. She said that if it was a normal person, if it was a normal person who made those statements, then after maybe they would have received different treatment.
And that's my point.
So
That's my point. That is the point.
we, I understand this, and I understand that you feel very passionate about it.
And Nikki, you're right. I'm very passionate about this. And because
Yes.
here's why I'm passionate, yeah? Because it's the small man from Lavantil, the small man from Bataria, the small man from Mova. At the end of the day, when they end up there on a PDO or a detention, whatever it is, and they end up in there because they do a little small thing, right? Them staying in there, they may not no hire no big time attorney in order to get them out. You understand? And the justice system should be able to know that and hand the law down. Every equal, the law should be handed down equally. Every creed and race should find an equal place. And that is not happening.
Professor, that being said, the High Court judge, he did in fact acknowledge the seriousness of the threat. He did indicate that he understands that um, these are threats, but what he's saying is that you have to be able to balance it. So this is why
balance
possibly,
it?
this
With
is what
what?
the High Court
Balance it
judge
with what?
said. With the evidence, the High Court judge said that yes, these are the threats, and he acknowledged that threats were in fact made, but he believes that given her age, place her under house arrest and continue.
Anika, she didn't know how old she was when she was making those statements. She didn't know how old she was. She just turned 69 the other day or 70, whatever it is the other day. She didn't know that. Oh, father. Boy, Anika, I didn't even know that. That make it even worse now. So, you know, if I go
this
to
is what I saw on the news because I'm following the news from outside
right,
there.
no, fine.
And they're saying that.
Fine, but listen. So if I go to Trinidad and I threaten somebody, right? I could all of a sudden say, well, boy, listen now, boy. I have this thing. I could get my doctor to send all your note about how sick I am and all this thing, and I this and the other, and I could get away with I go be able to get away with it. She didn't know she was making them threats because how old she was. And listen, she sound very, 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 very reasonable, educated, and know exactly what she said. And you know what I say? What's on your mind comes out your mouth.
Well, the learned judge, he did in fact acknowledge the threat, the alleged threat, because there's a narrative that there wasn't any threat and what is the threat. But we have the learned judge. He has in fact acknowledged that there is an alleged threat.
A bullet here to one of them ministers is not a threat.
Well, according to some people in Trinidad, they are saying that that's normal, that's normal language. Not me, but that's the narrative that's being put out there, that is normal discussion and people normally say these things. So I'm not quite sure what is normal about that.
So what now? You 1% have normalized this type of statement now.
Well, I'm not sure, Professor, quite frankly, I'm not sure where and who would use those words and say that that is a normal discussion, and people normally think that way, because I am not quite sure. Maybe something is wrong with me, because those thoughts don't come to my mind. Even though I am upset, even though I may be passionate about something, I would not think about going to that extent. But people are saying this is normal.
And just before you go, Anika, just before you go,
Yes.
the judge have normalized it. The judge have normalized it.
No, but I won't say that, Pastor, because he did in fact acknowledge.
But
He
they said
acknowledged
they
that there
said to
is.
release her on home arrest. They said to release her.
Yes, house arrest.
House
Yes,
arrest.
that's right. Yes, that's right.
So he normalized it by whoever it is, by coming to that conclusion. They have normalized it, and the government now, the state now, have to go and appeal that situation. He normalized it.
Yes. Well, they have until, from what I am seeing online, they have until 11:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. tonight to be able to file their appeal, and then after it will be decided if Miss Sabga will be released or if she will remain there.
Thank you very much, Sonny.
Okay, have a good evening.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Tommy boy?
Yep.
Tommy boy?
Normal.
Normal now. It's normal. It's normal for you to cuss a prime minister now. Cuss you. It's
For you to threaten
a prime minister now. And the judges have it's not normal enough. It's normal now. They have, it's normal. Paula, welcome. Aruka, welcome.
Good night, Uncle Tom and Professor Wall. The conversation that you have with Anika there, it's a kind of buttering conversation. You know why about the normal treaty. I got normal treaty.
Yeah.
And you see that man is a billionaire. And in this country, and on top of that, he's a 1% damn Syrian. And in this country, them untouchable. Let me be real. Because slavery, you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Slavery still existing in these parts of the world, but in a low-key form, and that's showing you. Because I have a problem with the East Indian staying quiet with that and accepting that. Well, we don't know the African, the PNM African, and them glad for bacchanal and thing. But that is not no normal thing. That is slavery that is just. And as you say, the small man, it makes sense holding no small man again in my book with that, you know.
Right.
Yes. Next time, if I a small man supposed to get rich if they hold him. And fight for the thing. If he had a fight the way out thing. Because after this year, better all in hold on. So let Trinidad run out and running. The rich, the thing. Because it look like the die the way. Because all these big lawyers and all these big people rocking back and saying that is normal. What normal?
Yeah, normal.
Normal. That can be normal. And no small, no talk, no brown. That ain't no talk, no brown. That is slavery in a low-key way. That man in this country is a billionaire.
Correct.
Nobody want to touch him. Yep. That is real normal. Yeah. He's a rich fella. That don't think though. He's a rich fella. And not because he's a Syrian 1%. There's a 1% Indian and African too. They ain't gonna touch them the same way neither. That is the PNM ruling, you know. The PNM love that kind of law and order thing we're going on there, you know. That PNM backing that, you know. Right. But when the coin flip, they go say something else. Have a good night, fellas.
Yeah.
Good night.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor. Uncle Tommy. Share the light, everybody. Tell our friend, and our friend of our friend. Tell them that the good program is on. That's Sagram Singh, East Indian woman, a Hindu woman, a proud woman, and she is normal to call them the C word.
So, Preston, I want to ask the other Indians in the PNM. have the same opinion as Sakram, what Sakram Singh Sukla? Do they have the same opinion of us? Do they agree with her opinion? I want to ask them that. I'm going plain now. Straight to them. I want that fella, Minister of Work. What is his name again? Former Minister.
Rohan Sinanan.
Rohan Sinanan. I want Sinanan. Ravinat Singh. I want all of them to come out and I want to find out if they agree with her statement. I want to know that. Inquiring minds want to know.
But go ask Ricky Sukaya. He will say, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. 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 Because Ricky Sukai is, what you have to say, he'll give yourself a round of applause. Because that's at the level. But you know, as long as the PNM is East Indian, right? You have high standards, moral value. But yet, they can't say how much tulum and how much sugar cake they make to build Balizi house. Up to now, they can't say what procurement procedure they use for $500 million to help a wife and daughter bank account. But they're going there. I want to stay with the small man. The small man, there's the other day in Parliament. In there, the whole clique of them, the 13 of them, the small man, study the small man, and there's a government for the small man, and don't see who is the small man in society. You see who is the small man? The man who had the plan to get 500 acres of land, and that is the man, is the small man. But here we're going on. The rest of them is big man and big woman. They have to fend for themselves and see for themselves. Because if we, the PNM, we care about the small man. And we have a small man who was a finance minister with big questions to answer as a big man. But you see, the nice thing about the PNM, when people reach a certain age, they will get Alzheimer's and eczemas, and they don't remember, and they don't know what they said. But the nice thing about it, Paris and the battery lawyer is so busy, right now they can represent the same supporters of them who stand up and do the dirty bidding. You see, because they're irrelevant. If I take them out of jail, you cut my profit for provided food, and giving them these services, you want to make my money look smaller, Professor. You want a big man to come out of jail for my small man to lose profit in big business? No, man, Professor. Have a nice night. So I'll call back again for the small man.
Thanks to the call, Professor. Listen to this. Tommy, let me remove this and we go play this in a minute. I want to ask a question. Tommy, in this country, another person outside of your race could use the N-word against us?
No.
Let me repeat that for you. In the United States of America, a person outside of our race, if they dare call a person that look like Tommy or I, the N-word, cancel Christmas.
That's right.
Cancel Christmas. In Trinidad and Tobago, a person outside of a race could use a racist term against another person. And the judges in Trinidad and Tobago normalize it. Normalize it. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. The Prime Minister was absolutely correct. Trinidad and Tobago is a lawless society. It's a lawless
dump.
It's a dump. And to make it even worse, if you are a small man, cancel Christmas for you. Cancel Christmas for you because them same judges who they had to go before, them normalize racist remarks in Trinidad and Tobago. It's normal now. Normal. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Blessed evening again, gentlemen. You know, Ramsaran and them did something, or said something.
Yes, they pull all the other products off the shelf. The 1%. Every single one of them come off the shelf.
Right?
Yeah.
They struggle and they think.
And they build themselves back.
But you know, not one of them Not one person protest against that and say that, oh, we're not going to abide blue waters.
No, not one dog back.
Master, we sick.
Master, we thought Master they done. Master still ruling. Master they ain't done. I go look for that one. We sick. I go look for that one. I go look for that and play tonight.
You see, Professor. Anyhow you take it, there is a lopsided view about the Indo community in Trinidad and Tobago. Right? It has always been that we could take advantage of that group and they would not retaliate. And I'm hoping, and I am hoping, that the Indo section of Trinidad and Tobago do not take the bait to riot in this country.
No. They ain't gonna take that bait. They ain't gonna take that bait. And there's the next one. She talked about rioting. We have to riot. And that is not a threat, boy. That is not a threat. Eh?
And my last point before I go.
Yeah.
Right? I want us to pay attention to this. Who would benefit from the release of that conversation? Number one. Number two, if you kill the Prime Minister and a couple of the ministers, they may just have to have an election. Or if not, the president would have the opportunity to choose who is the Prime Minister of the country. And like Iana Robinson, moral and spiritual value will come into play.
I would not.
I just showing you some of the scenarios that could take place.
I understand. But I know.
You understand?
Yeah, I know.
And in my playbook, from what I am seeing, the PNM setting it up in such a way before that president leave the country or leave the office. She has work to do. You understand? So we have to be very careful as a country how we deal with this situation on them and analyze it as clear and concise as possible so that we could disseminate the information to the population so that they could make wise choices and that they could do the civil service to the country. You understand? And exercise the democratic right in every facet that is possible. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Back during slavery, when black people like me talked to the slaves, they didn't kill him. They'd send some old house Negro along behind him to undo what he said. You have to read the history of slavery to understand this. There were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check. He put them back on the plantation. The house Negro could afford to do that because he lived better than the field Negro. He ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. He ate the same food his master ate and wore his same clothes. And he could talk just like his master. Good diction. And he loved his master more than his master loved himself. That's why he didn't want his master hurt. If the master got sick, he'd say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?" When the master's house caught a fire, he'd try and put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned. He never wanted his master's property threatened. And he was more defensive of it than the master was. That was the house Negro. But then you had some field Negroes who lived in huts, had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes, they ate the worst food, and they caught hell. They felt the sting of the lash. They hated their master. Oh, yes, they did. If the master got sick, they prayed that the master died. If the master's house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes.
Tommy, I just had to reminisce and play that. I just had to reminisce and play that. You understand? That's just to reminisce.
We sick.
And that's the same fella who said, yeah, we sick. We sick. And then the next thing is, they suffer peacefully. Peacefully. They like to suffer under the PNM peacefully. And all you see, black people defending what Star Savga said, you know. Plenty black people, you know. Not black people. Let me correct that. Black PNM people defending that. Go ahead, Tommy. Oh, let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah. You play house Negro and field Negro.
Yeah.
You're out there, God, cutting, picking mine.
Yeah. Out of a God cutting, picking mine.
And that was normal.
Yeah. Normal.
Yeah, that was normal.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something as a person from the outside looking in. When the 8-year-old girl was killed by the taxi drivers and them, when the little baby was held up as a shield, I had to go in and one set of information to find out what really going on. But this 1%, it's all over. I don't have to search far. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if we as a people in society shows more interest in the 1% than we own people,
Yeah.
so we expect for the 1%.
They could call you whoever they want. They could call you whoever they want. I wouldn't be surprised if they call someone on the N-word when they in behind closed doors.
But you hear what the lady say? The trees lady say?
Yeah.
We just hire all the African.
Yeah. And some of them same PNM black ministers, what do they be calling them? All kind of thing behind closed doors. All kind of thing.
Yeah, she said we hire all the African. Mr. Anston, if we as a society in Trinidad and Tobago do not love ourselves, how you expect other people to love us?
Listen to this. Dr. Claude Anderson stated, a race that's taught to hate itself and love others will become its own oppressors. Let me repeat that. Dr. Claude Anderson stated, a race that's taught to hate itself, let me say hello to the PNM supporters, and love others will become oppressors of its own self.
And before I go, I looked to a program. I was off today, so I looked to a lot of programs, and I never see so much PNM supporters supporting the 1%. And you know what's the problem now? After they support the 1%, right? For this, I want them to go outside and tell them, sir, master, raise my pay to $30 an hour.
No, master, we sick. We
all right, no,
yeah. We sick. Yeah. When the master sick, when the 1% come by them, they say he sick. Say, master, we sick. We sick. Only thing that's easy. Listen to this. All right, okay, Stan, give me 2 minutes. Go ahead. 2 minutes. I want to play this video. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay,
good night again in Jesus' name. Yeah, take a 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Professor, in Jesus' name, I want to ask Ram Singh, who gave the 1% their name, the nickname the 1%? Who gave that? It's them, themselves, 1%. Them who say they are the 1%, nobody else. So tell Ram Singh, ask your father what measures he had put the police, the police to protect the officer from getting killed. Have a nice night.
Thank you. Let me listen to her. Listen to her. Listen to her. Listen to her.
audio tape or popular audio was leaked online, and there were derogatory statements. Some even say it's racist remarks were made about the Prime Minister. What are your thoughts on the kind of language that was used? Have you heard the audio?
I have heard the audio. I'm of East Indian descent, and I take no offense by what was stated in that recording, and I will tell you why. When we frequently refer to the Lebanese and Syrian community as a 1%, do we do that with the intention of, isn't that done with the intention of also being prejudiced towards that group in society and being derogatory towards them?
Tommy, 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 when you say 1%, it's being derogatory to them, Tommy. Oh.
They call themselves that.
Oh.
There's just no way in hell.
They call themselves that. They call themselves. Tommy, I go bring up the video for she again. You see? Listen, all you. That's why we
the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things
Now the 1% is not one particular ethnic group. 1% could mean the rich Indians in the PNM, the rich Africans in the PNM, and the rich Syrians in the PNM, who have lots of money, right?
Yeah,
that is the 1%. 1%. Yeah. Because not all Syrian Lebanese are rich. That magnitude. To that magnitude, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the other part here, some years back, Cinnamon, a couple of them, they say that the only honest Indians is in the PNM. I don't remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember.
But yes. So they are accustomed doing these things. They don't care. Once they could keep the PNM in power. Yeah. And right now, the PNM is in panic mode. So they're doing everything. I think they're probably hoping for another coup.
Alistair, right? You being generous in panic mode? You being generous?
Yeah, they're in panic mode.
No, it's
because
like so many tsunami went through the PNM, a tsunami going through the PNM.
Yeah. And they can't handle it because you see that Balizé house, a lot of them having sleepless nights.
Most of sleepless nights?
Yeah. So that is the problem. I know a lot of people want to call in, so I got cut short. Right?
Yeah.
But before I go, there was a guy who was held under the PDO for what he said, right?
Yeah.
He used some strong remarks against the Hindu community.
Yes.
And also the Prime Minister.
Yes.
And do you know that he was standing just behind the opposition leader in one of those protest action they had in Port of Spain with Alicia Sealy? And he was charged under the PDO. How come the opposition leader didn't bail him out? Just like how Hadid Zema come out.
Alistair. Your Paris, you're young, and all them fellas have to go and defend them for free.
Well, yes. How come?
Go and defend them for free.
He's in jail. Right now, he's at the mercy of the court. The family and them begging for him to be released.
And Alistair, he's sick too. He's sick.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah.
So how come they released him?
Right?
How come he not getting
released? Yeah, well, you see, when you have money, money talks, right?
Correct. Yeah, man.
Money talks. And the rest walk.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Good.
Thank you. Yeah. Bishop Mackenzie, welcome. Bishop.
And bless good night to you, my brother Tommy. Yeah, bless.
Good night, man.
All right. A bless good night to you, Mr. Wall Street. A bless good night to you, Uncle Tommy. And all the listening audience and even speakers.
Yeah, man. Welcome.
I'm about to say something concerning this 27th of July. I think it is a very significant moment. I don't know we take it, but according to the conversation that you're all having, we can identify where some of the steps come from. And I think we are in a situation to break up some. If it's a lawless dump, we have to make sure and take care of that dump. Mr. Robinson and Prime Minister at that time is an African man. Mr. Robinson come from the island of Tobago. And all in all, to gain power, this was not by chance. And I heard you rightly said, you and Mr. Uncle Tommy and Mr. Wall Street, concerning racial statement in America to call each other, and what cannot happen.
Cannot happen.
You know, and I looking and I listening carefully. You know, I'm not a regular caller people. As a bishop, I stay and I mediate. And as this station is not a station of is a station of creating. So even this station people will have problem with, because you're getting facts, truth, and reality. And if it have more. No, I mean, give Jack the jacket and give Jim Jim boots. But all in all, I want to say is real. Arise and let us put our armor on people. This is an opportunity. And I'm saying this because up to today, announcers, up to today, VAT is still on the shelf, and that was one of the reasons as an influence was to get rid of Robinson's and his government. Presently, up to today, every government will come and say, take out some and I take out some because it's good. But we didn't understand the logics that was inside of that parcel. And because that this is a PNM country, it was so hard, and PNM is not wise. Only remember, PNM was free, but PNM don't love, they love to use people. Listen, I could talk as a witness of PNM. I could talk as a witness of PNM. And it's not that you didn't try and you don't love PNM, but if somebody don't love themselves, people don't waste your time.
Yep.
And I'm saying that because I want to go as close as to tell you, I went for councillor for PNM at a particular year. I see injustice. I see mentality. And today, Mr. Robinson, let me cut it short.
Yeah,
Mr. Robinson, as in request, I am saying to us, Trinidad and Tobago, I see this brother coming from Marima, and he walking and he start to make it look political. I want to say to us people, let's be real now. Children coming up. A number of children is coming up and looking at our behavior. How you love a black man, but you hate a black man. According to you, Mr. Wall Street, when you say you cannot be what? Half pregnant. We have too much half pregnant people.
Yeah.
I want to say my memory and my love to the Robinson. You're saying something also?
No, go ahead. I was just saying thank you very much. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to step. Oh, okay. No, I just want to just pass my love and my condolences for a great man that passed through Trinidad and Tobago in Robinson for the great work that he has done and conquest, because he has left history behind. So I can say tonight, the history can die, but the history remains. Have a blessed night, everyone.
Same to you, Bishop.
Thank you. Oh. Hold on.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Tonight is a busy night, you know, Wall Street. I want to ask 2 questions, right? I want to ask 2 questions. Because, you know, the PNM narrative now is because Mrs. Wasabi Sessa called herself the C word, right, in Parliament. Right. So that makes it acceptable now for somebody to call her that. It's okay. Right. They ain't seen nothing wrong with that. That is okay. But I want to ask a question. The Africans call each other by the N-word. Is all right for me to call one of them now the N-word? Exactly, Wall Street. Exactly. I'm not saying no, they can't. It is offensive to say it. So why then Gordon and all of them only with this narrative that she said in Parliament? And why did the people so offended by, and even that's Sindora saying it too. But I wouldn't deal with you because I said in a voice note. But I want to just remind people, when the thing happened with Ramsaran, the girl got angry because of a home invasion, right? That they beat her father and robbed him, and he was a stroke victim. The man almost died. She was angry, Wall Street, and she let loose, right? Right away, all of them picked that up because she used the N-word. Yes, she was angry because it was 2 African men that did it, right? They saw them, right? She was angry, and she said it. But and they I think Massey did it, if I'm not mistaken, I stand corrected, pull Ramsaran products off the shelf. All of them went on a rampage to pull. So we know, because we are saying we're not buying Blue Waters, that offending the PNMites and them now. That offending them. So, okay, Star was angry and Star lashed out on the East Indian community, right? And we mustn't get vexed for that. We mustn't get vexed. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
I hear no audio.
Do so like so. Is that what it say?
Yep.
Huh? Do so like so. You see, and they come about the learned judge. Who learned judge? Yeah? Yes. In August 2020, Massey stores and other regional supermarkets temporarily pulled the Ramsar and dairy products off their shelves following massive public backlash. The boycott was triggered by viral offensive social media comments made by Nyala Ramsaran, a company's employee and family member of the owners. Following 2020 general election results in Trinidad and Tobago, an inflammatory post was published online comparing specific political quotas to derogatory terms and suggesting actions against them. Ramsaran publicly apologized. Ramsaran Dairy Product publicly apologized, distanced themselves from the remark, and terminate the employee. Massey Stores responded to customer petition by removing the items, a move joined by other chains, Extra Foods, True Valley, and JTA. After accepting the company's formal apology and disciplinary action, the Supermarket Association of Trinidad and Tobago lifted the ban days later, returning the choice back to customers. All you remember that? All you remember that? All of those short PNM supporters is our short memories, you know. Yeah? Yeah, listen to this.
Y'all can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
You can't make it up. You cannot. But let me listen to this young lady. Let me listen to her. Let me finish listening to her. Let's finish listening to her.
You refer to the Lebanese and Syrian community. isn't that done with the intention of also being prejudiced towards that group in society and being derogatory towards them?
Being prejudiced, Tommy. Tommy, when you call them 1%, what them call themselves? Right?
Yep.
Gordon told us, they told us, you don't call them 1% because it's derogatory. Yeah? Let's go. Why? I PNM miseducation.
So, and that's why I started and I said, while passports and visas can be revoked, my birth paper cannot be revoked. And citizens of this country, whether you're 1%, 2%, 100%, you're a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. And you deserve to be respected. And for some reason, leaders believe because they occupy high office, it entitles you to respect. It does not. I've never believed that. So as it relates to your question, I am an East Indian Hindu, very proud woman, and a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, and I take no offense. And I take no offense because what I heard in that audio was the ranting of a frustrated citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. And if our leaders took offense by being called or referred to by a certain term, well, then they need to cease and desist from referring to other people by similar terms. And they need to operate in a way as if they are working for Trinidad and Tobago, not just for East Indian people or a certain ethnic group in this country. And I say that without fear of contradiction.
It's people like that who have us where we are today. Just drink your rum and get on my face.
Financial Guru, welcome. Well, every time you call, I tell you to turn down your thing, man. Oh God. Oh, they gave me a headache. I'm telling you, they gave me a headache. Oh God. Well, financial. Right. Being generous.
Is that the PNM, of course, if that was said by Star Saka, would it have been to anybody or any politician, they usually end with, you know, people being on a horrible, people being on uproar. But it just shows how they are placating to these groups. But the reason why I wanted to call, because I know, I looked at what people are saying with Saka and the Hadiths. But remember I told you, and I just want to go through quickly, Trinidad has laws.
Hey, wait. I don't go for the break. I don't go for the top of the hour. Stay on the line. All right, stay on the line. So, folks, we had to go for that quick break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you. Let's take that quick break. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement. Grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Fire! 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 Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Folks, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, it's 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as soon as you join us, share that live. We thank you.
Folks.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Enter in your bubble head of the day in the chat. Bubble head of the day. And we're going to start with Tommy and I after we finish this discussion with Financial Guru. Financial Guru, go ahead. Sagram Singh Suklal, Tommy. One for Sagram Singh Suklal. Go ahead. Yeah.
I understand it's very vexing, it's very emotional, and it's intolerant. But you got to remember we have a constitution. I want to highlight a couple of things. This issue is about a 69-year-old woman and a preventative detention order. Case highlights the extraordinary power of the state to imprison a person without first charging that individual out of the case. It also raises Ms. Sanders, who have black until enterprise with other marginalized communities receive the same urgent legal attention, senior representation from the concern. It deals with what is a PDO, we have to deal with that. PDO is an executive action on the issue in a state of emergency. It commits the state to detain someone without immediately filing criminal charges. Its stated purpose is to prevent conduct considered harmful to public safety, public order, national events, national defense. PDO is not a criminal charge, not a conviction, not a proof of guilt, not a prison sentence imposed after trial. The allegations contained in a PDO remains allegation unless proven in court. What the state alleged? The state alleged that Ms. Sabga played a significant role in a conspiracy to assassinate government officials, namely the Prime Minister, made statements supporting violence, had access to individuals or resources capable of advancing the alleged conspiracy. The state allegedly relied partly on a recorded telephone conversation, but here are the legal questions that remain. Was the recording complete and authentic? Was it legally obtained? Was it properly verified? Were the statements literal or taken out of context? Did the conversation prove a genuine intention and ability to commit violence? Would the recording be admissible in an ordinary criminal trial? Now, here's the issue that contains here with Ms. Sadka. The review tribunal, which is under our constitution, an independent review tribunal reportedly found insufficient cause to continue detaining Ms. Sabga, Dominic Hadid, and his wife, Genevieve Hadid. The minister accepted a recommendation for the Hadids. Eventually, their PDOs were revoked and they were released. The minister, however, rejected the recommendation in Sabga's case. The detention order, therefore, remains active. Although the tribunal recommendation was not legally binding, the minister's decision should still be challenged as, or could be, irrational, arbitrary, disproportionate, procedurally unfair, unsupported by insufficient evidence. The High Court's intervention, so this is this afternoon, a High Court judge, Mr. Paul, later ordered that Sabga be released from prison and placed under strict house arrest. The court reportedly questioned of the state for justifying keeping her in prison while releasing people alleged to have been central participants in the same alleged supposed conspiracy. House arrest did not mean Ms. Sabga was acquitted. She was declared innocent, or every allegation was dismissed. the entire PDO was automatically declared unlawful, or the PDO was declared unlawful. It meant that the court considered a less restrictive form of detention appropriate while the legal proceedings continue. Now, why the case matters to poor Black and people of Indian descent detainees, but mainly Black. SABGA had access to experienced attorneys, urgent high court applications, constitutional legal arguments, continuing litigation, national media coverage. Poorer detainees, like the one you mentioned, may have the same rights on paper, but lack the money and influence needed to enforce them. A low-income detainee may struggle to obtain senior legal counsel, immediate access to the High Court, medical or expert evidence, repeated judicial review applications, appeals to higher courts. The imbalance of power, the state has access to police intelligence, national security agencies, government attorneys, prison facilities, and public funding. A poor defense may face loss of employment and income, a family unable to pay legal fees, limited access to information, difficulty in challenging the allegations, little political or public influence. So now, this as I'm not going to continue more. I'm going to score the goal. But the final position, Star SABGA's case is not only about one prominent detainee. It is a test of whether constitutional protections apply equally to every citizen. Justice should not depend on race, wealth, family, income, social position, community, and ability to retain counsel. If SABGA's detention was deserved urgent legal scrutiny, the detention of every poor and marginal citizen deserves the same level of constitutional protection. So in the end, it is because of, unfortunately, circumstances. We have a 1%, and we have poor people that don't have the same representation, but they have the same constitutional protection. Good night, Professor Wall Street. Good night, everyone. Uncle Tommy and everyone at WZYE, sir. Bye-bye.
Good night, sir.
Financial Guru, you take we up by the savannah, you carry we down by the old Salvatore building, then you carry we up Chancellor Hill, then we bring you down by the savannah, then you carry we up by the Arangas Park to tell we there is two different justice systems in Trinidad and Tobago. There is justice for the rich and just dust for the small man. Simple. Simple. Mr. Florida.
Well, you know, next when they come to live in Trinidad, you know, you had a higher when you walk a blue and a single malt. So because you know when they invited people to the party, big cheeky that's going on. You understand? Everything in this country, besides them in Trinidad, the rich is a cult. Always remember that. But you know where I want to ask you? You know, remember some statement the KFC son they make? And they didn't apologize?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that damn gang Sarah who you were showing just now with the red thing on your head.
Yeah.
I want to know which dictionary 1% is racist.
I don't know.
Well, they could really only feel PNM sycophants and look and listen.
Never PNM dictionary too.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anthony, you're absolutely right. In other words, money talks and BS walks.
Yep.
Yeah? That is plain and simple. What is it? Plain talk, bad manners. I would say.
Yep.
Yeah? And I want to say something. I have an editorial coming on this one. I have an editorial coming. I'll put some voice notes out. For me, you see that statement that was made with Stuart Young?
Where is Stuart Young?
Yes. That statement should have serious repercussion for all the black supporters of the PNM. And here is why, Tommy. Well, listen carefully, you know. Tommy, remember a certain man in a public discussion said he had no problems making the rich richer so they could create opportunities for the poor. Remember that?
True.
When he said make the rich richer, which rich was he talking about, Tommy? In your estimation?
1%.
Oh, Tommy. And Tommy, that is why in that audio, they was calling on Stuart Young to make a statement. They're calling on Stuart Young to make a statement because they know that when the former put him in place, and if he was prime minister, he would have continued the bidding of the 1% at the expense of them poor black disadvantaged PNM supporters. And all you who still want to support him to be a political leader of the PNM, something had to be wrong with all you. Something wrong with all you. All you get in all your face, you know. They tell all you, waste your young. But I have an editorial coming up. All you go here. All you know is the 10 reasons, man. 10 reasons why. All you, I go leave it there. 10 reasons why. All you, I go leave it there. I go leave it there, Tommy. For now. Yeah?
Yep.
But folks, you know, only thing the PNM, you know what? The stuff the PNM have done to this country, Anyway, let me play this first before we get to that other one. Let me play this one. This is a message from Prime Minister Kamala Prasad. Let me play this one. Because you see, all you know here, we just bring already facts. Not the FAX, facts, right? And the Prime Minister saying thank you to the great men and women of our protective services. Yeah, great men and women for the splendiferous job they do.
A message from Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Besessar. Thank you to the great men and women of our protective services. Since the increase in American support to our protective services began last year, we have witnessed a heightened unease and furor among those who have built their wealth and social status by upholding illegality and criminality to benefit their friends, families, and financiers while simultaneously destroying the prosperity and happiness of law-abiding citizens. They have spread false narratives to stoke hatred between the two major ethnic groups and launched unrelenting attacks on the American government and our protective services through their social media trolls, deranged commentators, race grifters, and the discredited and corrupted Guardian Media Limited. However, despite the attacks from criminal entities through their agents in the legal fraternity, business community, mainstream, and social media to incite hatred against our protective services, the men and women of the police, defense forces, SSA, and prison service through great efforts and personal sacrifices managed to bring down serious crimes by 15% in 2026. I am thankful to the brave men and women of our law enforcement and intelligence agencies who daily undertake the difficult responsibilities of protecting our nation and safeguarding our freedoms, often under immense pressure and unfair criticisms. The protective services continue to demonstrate astuteness and diligence in their actions while maintaining the freedoms of all citizens. On behalf of all law-abiding citizens, I express sincere gratitude to COP Alistair Guevara, SSA Director Alicia Henry, CDS Commodore Don Polo, Prison Superintendent Elvin Scanterbury, and all their colleagues, and reaffirm our confidence in them and their shared vision of ending the grip of crime on our nation. Exterminating the evil local drug mafia, which has entrenched itself across all classes of our society, is not a job for weak men and women. We are committed to seeing this mission through along with our international partners professionally and fairly. For too long, this country has accepted a tiered justice system in which different rules, conditions, and treatment apply to persons and groups in society based on income levels, ethnicity, where they live, and who they fund. That time has come to an end. No one's wealth or social status will put them above the law. Persons from Laventille, Siparia, West Moorings, or any other part of Trinidad and Tobago will face the same application of justice.
And that is exactly what we want.
Correct.
Tommy, that's what we want to know.
Correct.
We want justice to be even-handed. That's what we want. Simple. The Prime Minister spelled it out. We don't want an uneven justice system. Right? And all of a sudden, your age is a factor whether you could stay in detention or not. So you know what, Tommy? Anytime you're past 62 and you do something unlawful, instead of taking you to the detention center, just put you under house arrest one time. Yeah, don't take you to the detention center, put you under house arrest one time. That is it. Because the 1% now, they could talk racist things, and you know what? The system letting them go and saying, oh God, she's 69 years of age, or she's 70. So you could make statements now, and a judge sitting in his high chair could say, well, you know what, boy? She's 69. Right? You're from a different part of society. But you know, partner, you 69, you from Chumaka, Clavantil? You from Mova? Nah, sorry for you. Cancel Christmas for you. You have to stay in detention. And I want to ask the PNM a question. How come all they didn't get highfalutin attorneys for some of them small man sitting down in detentions under PDOs? How come all they didn't get them same highfalutin attorneys for them? How come? And them is who just put all in for all the time. How come? How come? Well, Stuart Young could forget about it because the 1% named Stuart Young. Tommy, the 1% called Stuart Young name. They call his name. Stuart Young, where are you? How come you're not saying anything, Stuart Young? But you know, folks, finally, them have to be very careful now because they don't know you listening to them. And I have to be honest with all you. I glad this come out there. What did I say?
What in the darkness must come into the light.
What in the dark must always come into the light. You see all the darkness that used to happen under the PNM? Eh? Because them could get away with anything. Anything they used to get away with. And they want to talk about who tapping who phone and who tapping who phone. Well, let me listen to this one. Who tapping who phone and who tapping who phone. All you remember this? I wonder if any of all you remember this. Well, I didn't remember it. It's when I see this.
The PN are projecting.
Then I remember, Tommy. I forget about this, Tommy Island. I forget about this. Listen to this, folks. Only listen to this. Just to give all you a reminder. But sometimes we just forget, you know. We just forget. Take a listen.
The PN are projecting their sins onto the UNC. Rashmi Ramnarayan was hounded, bullied, smeared, and destroyed by the PNM because she was the whistleblower who exposed the Manning government's illegal spying and surveillance on all his enemies. Rashmi was more qualified than the alleged PNM loyalist she replaced, Nigel Clement. The list of people that Manning's PNM government illegally spied on includes President George Maxwell Richards, Chief Justice Satnarayan Sharma, Opposition Leader Kamla Prasad Bisesar, Anil Roberts, Fuad Khan, Ganga Singh, Gary Griffith, Ramesh Maharaj, Dr. Keith Rowley, Coleman Burt, Penelope Beckles, Donna Cox, Orville London, Fitzgerald Hines, the Commissioner of Police James Filbert, editors and journalists, Dale Enoch, Sasha Muhammad, Shelley Das, Francis Joseph, Ken Ali, Kemaini Marriage, Inhan Ishmael, Jewel Brown, Anna Ramdas, Natalie Briggs, Gail Alexander, Andre Bagot, Rhea Tate, Anthony Wilson, trade union leaders, cultural and entertainment personalities, Rachel Price, an Olympic athlete, private citizens with no links to crime, They were all included on the surveillance lists without any legal justification. Members of houses, radio talk show hosts, comedians, people in the entertainment industry, former opposition MPs, government ministers, sports personalities, businessmen, newspaper columnists, advertising executives, county councilors, lawyers, and in some cases, the children of such people.
PNM have no moral authority to talk anything about people spying on people. Absolutely none. Zero. None. You take some voice.
This morning I'm bombarded by the Prime Minister calling herself a proud whatever. I should be bombarded this morning.
I don't want to hear you. Sorry. I don't want to hear you. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear you. I had a video there to play. Nobody told me to play it. I'm playing it. You know who's that, right, Tommy?
Mashup Walker.
Yeah, I mash up Walker. I really don't want to hear you.
You're not playing it?
No, I don't want to hear you. I ain't playing that. I can't take shit.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody in the village, except PNMites. Yeah, I have no good night for all you. Wall Street, well, we know that it's different strokes for different folks, right? She wasn't studying her age when she was spewing all her vulgarity and all her racism. But you know what? I find since she's the newest PNM idol, right? She's the newest idol and worshipper. They could take her for the new leader of the opposition because she would fit in really nicely in the PNM with that vulgarity and racism. And Sindora, yes, Patricia Reed, Sindora could help teach her because she's very vulgar herself. Right? And I want to tell Patricia Reed, if you don't know the meaning of Sindura, hush. Okay? We don't want to hear all you here tonight. Because none all you. And Anika was right? People are saying, PNMites are saying it, that she did nothing wrong. She said nothing wrong. Because you see Wall Street, all of them now, I think UAE lowered the standards for all of them to become senior counsels. Because all of them now has an opinion on what she said, right? And furthermore, the other chatter who was with her, Genevieve Hadid, could not at any point in time pull up and say, Auntie, don't say that. But I want to remind them, I want to remind these PNMites rejoicing that she was using those racial slurs against Mrs. Prasad Bissessa. Think about what she did say about all you. When she would maybe other groups. Think about what she did say about all you. Right? All you rejoice now because all you want to rejoice. But look who she called out. She didn't call out Penny. She asked Cho Chong where you. Right? What is Cho Chong doing? She didn't call Penny. Right? And at no time in a point in time that woman could have called out and say, don't say things like that. And she is Dominic Hadid's wife, and they are the owners of Blue Waters, and I don't care what anybody say. I'm not buying Blue Waters. Who want to buy it and drink it, go right ahead. I pay for water. I will drink my water. Right? And you know, moving on, she said, our time is over. We got too much under the PNM. Yep. You hear it? Yep. Our time is over. We got too much under the PNM. I want to ask all of them who waving flag for Star, release Star. They have Star on their shoulder. Right? How much oil?
Tobago. Sorry about that. Hold on. We finished yet? Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on.
You got from the PNM. How many recusals were in all your favor? Well, we know one get a $8 million swimming pool in Laventille. It moved from 4 million to 8 million, right? And they screw up the sewer system. And who vexed because I'm saying it too bad? It don't bother me. It don't bother me. Because you see how it have you vex? This have me vex as well. Because she was too disrespectful. She should have studied her age when she was issuing threats. And they could say what they want. Because bullet to the head and one of our parliamentarians dying or whatever is grounds for sedition. Those are threats. And they could spin it how they want. Spin it how they want. But I want them to remember she wasn't calling on Penny. She was calling on Stuart Young. And Wall Street, my strong belief now is that they called in Rowley, make him resign, and put Stuart Young as Prime Minister, thinking PNM was going to win back the general elections. That is my strong belief. Thank you. Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. You know, Wall Street tonight is a lot of voice notes tonight. Anyway, they're also saying, you know, all the new senior counsel in the PNM and the wannabe ones in the UNC, right? Who suddenly, or some of them get degree in law, right? That they could come and read the law, that it didn't have any threats in it or whatever, right? And some of them they're saying that might not be the lady's voice because you would swear they know her, they know her. But I want to remind them what Faris said about the fake email. The emails might be fake, but the contents were real. And in this case, both the contents and the voice note are real. And you know what is disturbing? This Sindora see nothing wrong in what it is was said. Oh, the woman was frustrated. So that gives you the right to threaten the Prime Minister? And have the gall and the gumption to say that the same way that the C word is racist, calling the people 1% is also racist. Now I think some of the bariatric stitching coming out. Tell me on God's green earth, they label themselves the 1%. How could that be racist? They label themselves the 1%. And that is racist. So she tried to justify what Star Sabga said. She tried to justify because she see nothing wrong. Typical PNMite. Because it was said about the Prime Minister. It was said about the Prime Minister and her UNC government. And as I said before in my previous voice note, I find they should now take Star and make her the leader of the PNM because she fit in very nicely with her vulgarity and her racism. And I hope she learn a lesson. But you know, people like that don't learn, you know, Wall Street. They don't learn because she's coming outside now with a vengeance. This time, they shouldn't even let her go. Not even under house arrest. Different strokes for different folks. Take care and have a good night.
It's a mini back pay to get Uncle Anselm. You understand? So they eat and they quiet. 3 months work.
Yeah, good night, Wall Street. How are you? And I deal with them. I just spent a little week. Then one of our comrades passed away. But the this whole thing about this whole thing about this what this video and audio and this and that and threats and all kind of thing, right? Wall Street, are we not under SOE, a state of emergency? Right. And if we are under a state of emergency, isn't our constitutional rights has been suspended? Right? Right. But as far as I know, under that state of emergency, our constitutional rights are suspended for a period of time, right? For that period of time. And under that is also the PDOs and the ministers and the police are within their rights to activate a PDO, right? And even when the minister revoked the PDO after a period of time, that is also within his right to do. And no charges, as far as I know, I don't think any charges were meted out to any one of these individuals. They were released. So I think this is just going to die a natural death, because what is happening is no one was charged. The government was within the right to detain people under the law, right? And in the same way, if they want and they want to take up a case against the government or the state, then that is within the right too, which I don't think they go. Even though they take up a case, I don't think they will win anything, because the government was within the right and they charge nobody. And they were within the right to detain anybody they want during this period of time. The only thing that might become questionable, right, is the conversation that we hear now about this leak audio, right? If there was any warrant to access the wiretap. You understand? Because I don't know if that audio might even be admissible in court. Because we don't know, because I don't think these two people go hold a conversation and tape the conversation itself. Somebody would have had to tape the conversation. And we know who taped the conversation up to now. We are the facts concerning that. Understand? And I believe if we just leave that, that's going to die a natural death for itself. Understand? Because all this is to me is distraction. And the PNM that has distraction from the real things. That is the PNM and the WZYE house and all who take money and who can't give account for money they have and they're spending and that kind of thing. Understand? Imagine people are fighting for their own right, but they're going to fight for 1% right. Yeah. PNM able to make all of them go and gather by WZYE house to fight for 1% right. Them have a whole meeting for 1%. For the rights of the 1%. Yeah, that's yeah. Sometimes we have to be wrong. And you leave, and when you leave there, you're going back in your slum and live. And all them, yeah, and all of them, they might go jumping in the Prado and the Macan and the Porsche and the Benz, and them going in the multi-million man. You understand? It's a good thing Zapur make sure PTSC bus running. And he picks a washroom for you to use while you're waiting. Something wrong with these people. Man. Yeah, they have to like. All right, fellas.
No audio, Wall Street.
Let's go to the Legal Aid Advisory Authority. Understanding the powers of detention and your right to detain. Right? So here they're talking about the state of emergency on December the 24th, December the 30th, 2024. A state of emergency was declared by the President pursuant to the powers conferred under Section 8 to 12 of the Constitution. The Emergency Power Regulation 2024 give law enforcement authorities wide powers of arrest and detention that are further reaching than what is usually authorized under the common law. Understanding the procedure and limitation of those powers, it is important to ensure accountability to the citizenry. The regulation allows for two types of detention. Firstly, detention under Regulation 14, and secondly, preventive detention pursuant to an order of the Minister of National Security. I guess that is the one that's in question. Detention under Regulation 14. A police officer may arrest anyone without a warrant if if they suspect the person has acted, is acting, or is about to act in a way that harms public safety or order, or has committed or is about to commit an offense under the regulation. The officer may use whatever force is necessary to make the arrest or prevent escape. Once arrested, such person can be detained for the purposes of inquiry. This regulation widens the normal powers of arrest and detention, which usually requires reasonable cause to suspect the person committed an arrestable offense. The initial period of detention under Regulation 14 cannot exceed 48 hours. However, a magistrate or a police officer with the rank of assistant superintendent or higher can authorize extending the detention up to a further 7 days if they are satisfied the inquiries cannot be completed within 48 hours. So now here is the one that's the bone of contention: preventive detention. The powers of arrest and detention are usually limited to instances where a person is suspected of or charged with having committed a crime. However, Regulation 15, together with the accompanying schedule, allows for additional power of detention called preventative detention. Under the schedule, the Minister of National Security has the power to make a detention order if satisfied that preventive detention is necessary to prevent a person from acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or public order or the defense of Trinidad and Tobago. The order must state concisely the grounds for detention and be published in the Gazette within 7 days. Once a detention order is made against someone, any police officer may arrest that person. Thereafter, that person may be detained at a place under condition as directed by the minister. Under the detention of persons, discipline and place of detention, Directions 2025, the minister has directed that Carrera Convict Prison, Golden Globe Women's Prison, and Remand Prison and Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center will be used as detention centers. Detainees are entitled to be provided with books and writing equipment, visits, and to send and receive letters. Procedures have also been put in place to punish detainees for breaches of discipline such as swearing or using improper language, possession of unauthorized articles, and inciting riot. And it goes on to tell you about the rights of a detained person, the review tribunal, and so on and so forth. Right? So there you have it, just giving you a little synopsis of when we talk about PDO. Right? You take this voice.
Worship, good night. How are you doing? This is the voice of Monty Steele, D5U, even you to chat. I want to ask you this. Do you ever come across other activists like Keza Jackson or Susan Sudaloa? Since I don't know if it's view them pages and thing, eh? Okay. When last you come across those two individuals, Kizal Jackson or Sudalawa? If you see anything lately, now, if you see anything lately, any latest post release, so I don't know if you come across when last you come across those two individuals. Tend to say you don't want to do anything much with Marshall Walker. Yeah, looking forward to a response. So this is the voice of Monty Still D5U. It's in the YouTube chat. Okay? Have a nice night.
Monty still. Sometimes people like them, I don't have the time to get them no oxygen. I'll be honest. Sometimes I will play the audio, and sometimes I really and truly do have the time to get them any oxygen. You understand? I do have the time. Seriously. You know, because when you listen to them, you know exactly what I'm going to be saying. You know? You know what I'm going to say. Yeah. Hmm. Tommy,
Yes, sir.
you know, I have okay. I want to play this one. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat and your closing voice note and your closing quote. I want to play this before we go to. This is how the PNM, this is how the PNM encourage people in Malone. And the plannings. Here the plannings. I tell all about the plannings. This is how the PNM encourage people in Maloney. Right? For years upon years. Take a listen to this.
Go for it. Right?
Jerry,
Go on.
how are you going? You running a garage here?
Okay.
We have cars being repaired here. Violation of plenty rules and laws where this place is concerned. So, we want to ask you to cease and desist. We want to ask you all the vehicles that are under repair in here to remove them. All I'm saying is,
what
the next time we come, because we move like that. The first time we come has been nice.
Okay.
The next time we come, it's just to take action.
No.
The people who live here are complaining.
Complain?
All of the people are complaining. It's not supposed to be taking place.
No, wait, let me explain to them. For warning.
You have other people doing repairs here?
No.
We're shutting all of it down. No, we're shutting all of it down. All right? All of the repairing and all of that on site is not allowed, and it ends today.
All right. So, what's the next step after that?
All the repairing has to shut down and relocate. All right?
My step. So, what don't concern me now?
So, this is.
So, me hear the question here.
Yeah.
One neck. What concern him now? You understand? Because the PNM allow him to do that for years upon years upon years. You understand? The PNM allow him to do that. And you know what? Them PNM supporters that will come and say, oh God, look what the government doing to them. No. It's illegal. We clean up the lawless dump that the PNM left.
What is this here, Jerry? Hooks and all of that here. This is none of this is yours. The vehicle with the hood up there, that's yours? So who operating here, fixing it? That's just people have that here. Okay. So I'm saying, because you're here. So you will tell everybody for me, please. All right. So what's the day? Wednesday? By Friday. We want all of it. This is no longer a garage. Yeah?
See? And you know what will happen now? Them same PNM people want to blame the government. Right, Patricia Weed? And Gordon Ganga Shana, Jaijan Joseph, and Stevie, and all you, and the Waffle and all you. That's Chafford Court. That's what it is. All right. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Tommy, listen to this. You don't need a minister to go in on enforcement action. Just wanted a photo up to stroke his ego. Stevie, it was there for years under the PNM and they did absolutely nothing. You know, Stevie, all right. You know, Stevie, take this. Hey, Tommy, you know, I guess sidetrack, but
It's
the other
people
thing,
like
Bobby,
that who have us where we are today.
Tommy, hold on. Let me see, boy. I have some bubble head of the week, boy. Wait up, hold on. All right, that's Chafford Court. All right. Okay. Okay, my bad. Tommy, hold on. I could give you okay. You know what, Tommy? You go finish it tomorrow. Because there were some people that voted for Bubblehead.
Voted for who?
A lot of them voted for Clara. Yeah. Oops, my mistake. Yeah, we go finish that tomorrow. We'll finish that one tomorrow.
All right.
Steve saying to me it was a photo up. All them years there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a photo up. You understand? All them years there. And it was a photo up. Okay. Folks, here's my closing comment. Tommy, go ahead with your closing comment. You have it or you want me to go?
Take me off guard, but I could find it right away. To love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything, and your heart will certainly be wrong and possibly be broken. And that's by C.S. Lewis. Again, it's on love. To love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything, and your heart will certainly be wrong and possibly be broken. C.S. Lewis. Like I say every time,
That he has
the
the
man in the
audacity
mirror.
to speak on.
You, the man in the mirror. You have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. See you guys tomorrow, God willing. Till then, pleasant good night. Love you all.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Here's my closing comment. For me tonight, I go sweat.
Good morning, God. Today is Monday, July 27th. Father, a new week is beginning, and before I run after my plans, I want to place everything in your hands, because I don't want to step into new days carrying burdens that should have already been left behind. This week, keep me from insisting on paths that do not come from you. Close what needs to be closed. Open what truly belongs to your purpose. And give me discernment so I do not confuse haste with direction. Father, strengthen my heart for the days ahead. Do not let me get lost in worries, and do not let one difficulty make me forget everything you have already done for me. Bless my home, my family, my work, and every decision I need to make. Bring peace where there is doubt, and wisdom where I still do not know what to do. And this week, may I not only arrive where I want to go, but where you know I need to be. Go before me, Father, and may every day of this week carry the mark of your presence. In Jesus' name, amen. If you
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to. But remember, hard work beats talent, and talent does not work hard. For every 60 seconds of hunger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, the circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you are. Folks, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back to that. We're still are welcome. So, New Britain said if people ask the minister to visit their issues, no photo up. He obeyed people's requests, unlike PNM ministers did for 10 years. Yeah, thank you very New Britain. Thank you very much. Yes, Steve. Steve, did you hear that? Yeah, Steve? How much ministers for this? How much PNM ministers visit there? If I could tell you, how much PNM ministers visit up in Chumaka, Claventil after that building burned down? Eh? Eh? Eh, Stevie? Folks, we're going to take that quick break and we'll be right back to wrap up. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Like, share, and subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live as soon as you come in. We thank you.
Patty, push your weed. Park closing comment now. You and Stevie. Park closing comment now. You, Stevie, and Ganga Chana, Jaijan, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, Joseph. What if Park closing comment now, man? Close the night with a little positivity now. Only we go finish our bobblehead of the day tomorrow. We go do one of those things we go do definitely do tomorrow. Yeah? All right, let's go to the closing comment. Don Alexander says, when someone is mean, don't listen. When someone is rude, walk away. When someone tries to put you down, stay still. Don't let someone's bad behavior destroy your inner peace. Thank you, Donna. Okay. Closing comment. Angie says, good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tom and all friends. Take some deep breaths and have a restful night until we meet tomorrow. Stay blessed. Michael Scotland says, until tomorrow, please God, minus read. Andrew says, protect and cover my PM and the UNC cabinet and your precious blood and keep us safe. Good night till tomorrow. Manwaraki says, Auntie Kamala, take them on. They have already stamped, they have been already stamped upon. Now it's just a formality. The Shakti has listened to our silent cries. The Santa Cruz says, till tomorrow, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay away from hypocrites, mocking pretender like Hee-Haw Gordon, Reed, the PNM propagandist. Anthony Ford out the East says, good night, everyone, till tomorrow. Be safe out there, my friends. Indra Singh says, have a safe, blessed night, folks. I plead the blood of Jesus over each of you. Ms. Santa Cruz says, our time is over. We get too much under the PNM, Jenna Hadid. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good one, Ms. Santa Cruz. Our time is over. We get too much under the PNM. You know, what in the dark must come to light. Finally, what we already knew, she said it. Monty Steele, I think I already heard it. Thanks a lot for my WhatsApp voicemail. Yeah, man. Ms. Santa Cruz says, don't shrink to make others comfortable. Teach people how to treat you. Don't tolerate disrespect. Basdeo Pandey was old when he spent time in jail. Bas 2025. Yeah, but a lot of bubblehead for Sindora, boy. A lot of bubblehead, boy. You go get the bubblehead tomorrow. Oh, they're having a rainy night, boy. Peter Herbert says, read weed. Patricia Reed said when UNC win, everybody win. Thank you, Patricia. You see, she says, when UNC win, everybody win. Thanks for the closing comment, Patricia. Folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later, we are outside. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. WZYE